Hi, I'm Dr. McCann. I'm board certified in OBGYN as well as obesity medicine. And today we're going to go over the top 3 tips for losing even more weight if you're already on what people are calling the weight loss injections. So what are these injections? These injections include medicine like the semaglutide, otherwise known as Ozempic, and the Mounjaro. The semaglutide has been FDA approved for weight loss in certain individuals. The Mounjaro is not FDA approved specifically for weight loss, but for type 2 diabetes. But in both of these medications, people are experiencing a significant amount of weight loss, and it can be very effective in helping people lose weight, especially people with limited mobility that can't exercise enough to actually get the weight off that they need to get off. So before we start the tips, we are going to go do a small overview of what these medicines are and who actually takes them. So how do these injections work? Well, they work by several different mechanisms. First of all, they work by inhibiting glucagon release, which is what makes you hungry. They decrease glucose production from the liver or decrease gluconeogenesis. It delays gastric emptying, and it also decreases appetite. And all of these do lead to what can be significant weight loss. These medicines are not for everybody. There are several contraindications listed by the manufacturers, which include a personal or family history of thyroid cancer or other endocrine problems or cancers. So obviously you would want to notify your physician if you have any of these contraindications. And there can be side effects to these medicines. They can cause nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and abdominal cramps. Most of these side effects go away or subside after taking these medicines for a few weeks, but they can be prolonged, and then sometimes they don't go away. So that is a few important factors that you need to know about the medications to begin with. Now, what I like to tell my patients is to use these medicines to really start your lifestyle change. So you will have most people will have some weight loss, and some people will have some significant weight loss with the aid of these injections. You want to go ahead and use this starting point to make your lifestyle change and to be able to keep the weight off after you get done with the injections. So we're going to go ahead and go over the 3 most important tips that you need to start while you're on the injections to lose even more weight and to help keep the weight off after you're done with the injections. Okay, so tip number 1, and one of the most important lifestyle changes that you need to make is stop all sodas. Yes, I said all sodas and sugary drinks like slushes or other sugary coffee beverages that you might like. Drinking 1 can of soda can make you gain 15 pounds over 1 year. 1 can a day, 15 pounds over 1 year. So this is a very important step to lose the amount of weight that you want and to be able to keep it off. It's virtually impossible to lose weight and keep it off if you drink soda, especially more than 1 can. But again, even 1 can a day will make you gain 15 pounds over a year. And it's not just soda. Again, it's sugary slushy drinks, sugary coffee, any beverages that have a lot of sugar. You need to go ahead and work on stopping those now. I'm not saying give up caffeine. If you still need caffeine, coffee is a great alternative, especially either black coffee or mixed with a little bit of stevia, or a sugar-free skinny latte is also a great option. So you don't have to give up your caffeine, but you do need to give up all soda. Tip number 2 is protein, protein, protein. Make sure that when you feel like eating, you get your protein, specifically lean protein. Again, these medications work by decreasing your appetite and delaying gastric emptying. So when you do eat or take in calories, it's important that you get those calories from protein. So protein is what builds your muscle, and your muscle is what burns calories. So if you don't take in enough protein, you will lose your muscle, and you won't be able to burn as many calories as you did before losing that muscle. So protein increases your metabolism by increasing your muscle, and that again lets you burn more calories. So make sure when you do eat that it's protein, and specifically the lean protein. And for more detail about this, make sure to tune into my next video on the 5 most successful steps that you need to take to keep the weight off after you're done with the weight loss injections. And the third tip is exercise. So you've probably already guessed this, but exercise is very important for weight loss, for keeping the weight off, for losing it, for your cardiovascular health. And you may not know, but it actually is a natural remedy for anxiety because it releases cortisol. So exercise is great for your body. Now, if you don't already have an exercise program, you don't need to go spend an hour a day at the gym. If you're just starting out, 20 minutes, 4 times a week through a high intensity training, something like HIIT classes, will be just fine starting out. Now, as you start exercising and start losing weight, you are going to want to increase the time and the intensity, but starting out 20 minutes, that's all you need. You can do that. You can do 20 minutes of high intensity exercise at the gym 4 times a week. And that's if you don't have physical limitations. If you do have physical limitations, exercise is still important, but you may need to talk to a personal trainer to see what exercises that you specifically can do to help you keep your muscle. So exercise is very effective at keeping your muscle, and we've already gone over the fact that the muscle burns calories and increases your metabolism. So if you're on the injections that are called the weight loss injections, make sure to use this weight loss boost to start your healthy living so that you can lose even more weight and be able to keep it off after you stop the injections. If you found this video helpful, make sure to tune in to my next video, the top 5 tips to help keep weight off after you've lost weight with these weight loss injections.